Hey guys, I am backstage in the eventing dressage arena and we are here for competition day 2 where currently rider from Ecuador has just entered the ring. I'm going to show you a little bit more about eventing today.
Eventing has its roots in a comprehensive cavalry test requiring mastery of 3 different disciplines: dressage, cross-country and jumping. The athlete rides the same horse in each phase over 3 days of competition after passing a horse inspection. On day 1 in dressage, they perform a test showing a set pattern of movement in front of 3 judges. The judges give a score which is converted into penalty points and carried forward to the cross-country phase. The aim is to have as low a score as possible. Day 2, the cross-country phase, is made up of around 40 jumps over specially constructed solid obstacles, such as logs and wood piles, with ditches and water increasing the difficulty. Penalties are given for any jumping errors and exceeding the time allowed. These are carried forward to the jumping stage, day 3. The next morning, everyone needs to pass the horse inspection. Then, horse and rider combinations are tested over a course of knockable fences. At the end of the 3 phases, the 3 lowest total penalties will be taken into account for the final team score, with the individual medal going to the combination with the lowest number of penalties.
So for today's horseshoe challenge, I caught up with 2 lovely ladies from Ohio who are gigantic fans of the World Equestrian Games. Let's take a look. This is Ayden in front of FEI House here for round 2 of the Horseshoe Challenge. Yesterday we had Team Spain and Team Mexico, and today we have 2 members of the general public competing against the title.
Hi, I'm Jana Dressing from Cleveland, Ohio to cheer on the dressage team.
And?
I'm Kim Apicella from Richfield, Ohio, and we're here for dressage.
All right, let's begin round 1. And here we go, getting lined up. Oh, not as close there. Oh, it looks like there's a tie going on right now. Who's gonna win round 1? It's intense. Oh no! That may have cost you. Ooh, all right. So, let's go see who is the winner of round 1. Oh no. I think it may be Stripes. The winner of round 1 is Jana. Now for round 2, who will it be? All right, Jana's lining it up. Oh! All right, now Kim. Oh no! Last one. Oh! Jana looks like she's pulling ahead here. Oh, but the win still goes to Jana. Guess what that means? You're gonna be on the board with all the top athletes that we're gonna be getting and also with the general public. You may be winning a prize, but it also may be bragging rights. That was soon to be determined. Anyways, join us next time on the Horseshoe Challenge.
So I'm at US International Trust Arena, and guys, the dressage is going on right now. I can't move because the horse is facing me, and I'm allowed to move when the horse is facing away. But right now, Germany are in the lead with Great Britain in second. Carl Hester just rode, and geez, it's cool down here. I've never been in such an amazing atmosphere, and getting this close to the horses is unreal. But there's a lot of action around the back here too. Let's see if we can find anybody. This guy looks like a rider. Excuse me, sir, can I grab you?
Sure.
How are you? Your name is?
My name is Stefan Peters, USA.
How you doing today?
Doing good. Very intense competition, so just holding my breath with each and every competitor because it's so close between the United States and Sweden, so very exciting.
Beautiful. Have a good rest of the day. So, you know, there's already been some medals handed out in the reining, and here's how it went.
One of only 2 riders competing here in the FEI reining at the World Equestrian Games who are actually born this century.
Oh my
goodness, look how deep in the ground that horse got.
And Team Belgium,
Oh, yeah.
the team that there's a lot of talk about toppling the USA domination. Bernard Fong matches Dan Huss from the United States.
Here's a young man from Germany that is very experienced and extremely talented. One of their top riders there.
The United States retain their team gold medal. Belgium take silver and Germany take bronze.
So it's pretty busy down here. I can actually see people around here. We're all moving around with our cameras. Oh my gosh.
Hey,
How are you, Ayden? It's all really, really good. How are you doing right now?
I'm doing fantastic.
This atmosphere back here is amazing, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you can experience this because this is my sport. I love dressage so much and I love the people and the horses. They're amazing.
Okay, so the other day I was doing a lot of walking, checking out the cross country, and here's what I discovered. Cross country, the middle event of the eventing disciplines, and we're here with Hawley and Selena from Team Canada, of course. I had to find some Team Canada people. Hawley, so what kind of jump is this?
This would be a brush jump, and it's actually a bit of an easier jump for the horses usually, but this is nearing the end of the course, and we've just climbed a good 200 meters uphill. So the horses are actually going to be extremely tired at this point. So from the course builder's point of view, he made us a beautiful just brush fence. So if horses are a little bit tired, they can actually brush through this. But he is making us still stay true to our line because we have to go to another one and then to a skinny fence after.
Can you explain the lines to me? Are there easier ones and harder ones depending on the time, penalties and stuff?
Yes, so this one actually doesn't have that much of a difference to it, I don't think. Do you agree? The one on the right-hand side, the C is a little bit skinnier, but not much, honestly, compared to the left. So to me, it's just get on your line and go.
And the horses are pretty tired by now?
Correct.
So,
yeah.
Guys, I saw you doing some pacing. Can we do a pace out one of these jumps and explain what that is? I'll go between you. And Selena, you were making the good little gushy noises with your boots. So, yeah, explain what you do as you pace things out.
We're pacing when we're connecting the two
do it if you
fences
want.
in a combination. 1,
Wow, geez,
2,
come on.
4 is a stride. 1, 2, 3 is another stride.
And these are horse
Another
strides?
stride, yeah.
Every 4 of our steps.
My little legs just don't want to do this.
All right, so this is it walks a little bit long, but because the horses by this point are going to be a little bit strung out, because as Hawley said, they're going to be tired and a little flatter in their stride, it'll be nicer for them. They're just going to keep coming, and that's why it's easier to stay on the direct line and keep going to the C on the left as opposed to the C on the right, because the straightest line is the easiest. Once you start changing the steering, when they're a little bit tired, you can run into kind of like fishtailing on ice when you're driving.
Right.
So it's better not to start to change the line. If you can just go direct, it's easier for the horses when they're tired.
Out of the 3 disciplines, which one's your favorite?
I think we all do this for the cross country. We are the adrenaline junkies of equestrian, but I enjoy the challenge of the dressage, and show jumping is probably my least favorite because I think there's a lot of luck involved sometimes.
Right. Well, guys, I wish you guys a lot of luck. Go Team Canada. That cross country stuff looks pretty exciting. Would you ever do cross country?
I don't know. I kind of prefer my little horse ballet. It's not so dangerous as the jumping and cross country. I like all 4 legs on the ground.
So as we just like unplanned bumped into each other at the Grand Prix of the dressage right now, we're all in the back, but what's going on in the background here, Ayden?
So right now, Team Netherlands is actually warming up, and she's the next to go rider into the Grand Prix arena, and she is definitely looking great.
What would you say you're looking at? Because
Right now she's going in for an extended trot.
Right.
It's quite lovely. But if I was her, what I do as a dressage competitor, going in for the warm-up arena, you've got a couple minutes left to go before you head down center line. You're going to be going over your test and thinking about all the aspects of it, not just point A to point B, but how you get there and the movements in between.
There's a lot of stuff going on down there. How do the riders and the horses stay focused?
Oh, you just got to put those blinders on and focus. I mean, it's just what do we do as top athletes and competitors? We put our blinders on.
Nice. I am learning a lot as I'm down here, and let's check out how much I am learning right now. walking around the stadium trying to figure out what's going on, trying to learn something. And I found a bunch of horses and a bunch of people and this lovely lady, Maxine. And Maxine, you are?
I'm Max Corcoran. I am on the event staff here for the organizing committee for the World Equestrian Games.
And what's going on that's just getting underway right here?
Right now, the horse inspection, the first horse inspection for these event horses are going on right now. It's the first time that the ground jury gets to see the horses. They're inspecting them to make sure that the horses are sound enough to start the competition.
And what exactly are the grand jury looking for?
They're looking for, they're making sure the horses will trot down the jog strip and they'll come back again. And they're just making sure the horses are sound. And they're also making sure, looking to see if there's any type of, if they have legs or something funny or cuts or scrapes on them. This is their base. They know exactly what they have now, what kind of shoes the horses are wearing. They're looking for all that. So when they see the horses again on Sunday after the cross country, Sunday morning after the cross country, they know what's normal for that horse. So if a horse's leg looks different, then they know that there's something that happened to that horse and the horse is not suited to continue the competition.
So kind of creating a baseline for that horse.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is also a really big time for all the horses get very, very dressed up. Everybody gets dressed up. It's for the grooms, it's a really fun time to show off what you've done looking after your horse. You got them braided and you've got them shiny and you've done quarter marks on them. And it's also an important time because it's the first time the ground jury sees these horses. So you're trying to make a good impression on the ground jury as well.
Okay, these guys look like they've got a great vantage point. How are you guys today?
We're great, thank you.
Can you explain why you're here?
We're all owners. This is
owners
the owner
for Team New Zealand.
Tim Price's owner, Dan Jocelyn's owner. This is our team leader.
Team leader.
Ginny. Hi.
Hi, Ginny. How are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm good.
I'm Sally. I'm Blythe Tate's owner.
Ready to cheer them on any minute now when they come out.
So I'm new to equestrian. Do you guys have any tips for me? Anything I should be looking for? In everything, the whole thing.
I think it's the same for horses and riders. Nice eyes and nice bottoms.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm really good at looking at bottoms. So during this, I've managed to bump into Captain Mark Phillips, the designer of the course. Captain, how are you today?
Well, all right. We seem to have had about 3 seasons. No, hot, cold, windy, but no, we're okay.
So I'm very new to the sport of equestrian. This is my first games, my first experience with equestrian. What would you say to new viewers of the equestrian sport, what they should be looking out for?
Cross country, there's always a few thrills and spills. If we can have a few thrills with not so many spills, that'd be a good day.
So after all of that, one of the horses is being looked at again, so the judges are deliberating.
On re-inspection, rumor has it has been found fit to compete.
How are you today?
I'm very good, but also very warm.
The judging for the event horses now is over. How did the day go?
The judging was the horse inspection. That's the first horse inspection out of 2. We have one on Sunday, and then we have 2 days of dressage and cross country on Saturday and jumping on Sunday. So this is the first time we see the horses, and I think it went really well. We saw some well-prepared horses. They're in good shape, good condition. We had to held 2. They went in a holding box to be further checked by the veterinarians, but happily enough, they could come back and report to us that they were all very good.
Why were they held?
Well, we had this feeling that, there might be a little issue, not a lameness, but something with the rhythm, that we just want to make sure that they were absolutely fine, and they were.
What are you spotting? What are you looking for? Because I don't know anything about horses.
Of course, we are looking, first of all, of the rhythm of the horse. It has to be clear. No lameness, no irregularities. Then we look at how the horse is looking. Does it feel comfortable? Is it Is it loose in the back and the musculature? And is it looking happy? And does it want to run with with the rider? And it's an overall picture.
So I'm with Jessica. You're a groomsman groomsperson. What do I say?
Yeah, I'm a groom.
A groom for?
A groom for Louise Svensson-Gere. She's a Swedish eventing rider.
And you guys just had the inspection. How did that go for you?
Really good. All Swedish horses passed the inspection.
Is it a nerve-wracking time for you guys?
Yes, it is. It's my first work. We did the Europeans last year together, but now this is really exciting and really so good to be here.
And what's the dynamic of the team like with the rider and the groom and the horse? It's quite a tight-knit team, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We say teamwork makes the dream work, and I mean that's exactly how it is.
So the eventing inspections are over. The teams are all happy and ready for inspection, and I've learned a bit.
The team will get from Spain. Spain, right here. The tall guy, right there.
All right, there's a lot going on around here as
Team Spain
pretty
just,
cool.
Exited the arena.
He had a good run. Yeah, so you can see I'm learning a lot, eh?
I mean, I'm so glad you're getting to spend some time watching the Grand Prix Dressage. Hey, we've got somebody from Spain.
Want to come in and have a quick word with us?
It's our chef to keep.
Rudolph, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
How did that run go for you guys?
That was a good ride just right now, and I'm very happy for my team.
Do you guys think you can come back with this one?
This one will go into special, yes.
Beautiful. Thanks so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Awesome.
Thank you. Good job.
All right, so guys, we are interactive, as we said. Those hashtags are at B1 hashtag B1 and hashtag Tryon 2018. So you've had a couple of tweets.
We've had, where can somebody get in touch with watching the replays? So anybody can just go for a full replay at FEI TV, and you can also get the top 3 rides for free. But you just have to subscribe for the channel.
Yeah, so get to FEI.tv and check out all of the action that you can. And I got a tweet. What is Nick's favorite discipline so far and why? Well, I'd have to say right now, because
dressage.
The dressage element is absolutely amazing, but you know, so far what I've been exposed to the most is the eventing.
Yeah.
And those horses that hump on their back, their necks are so huge and
different muscle groups.
Yeah, they're pretty incredible. And the cross country too. I got to see a lot about that in the riders but everything, you know, I'm just amazed at the laser focus of these athletes, and I'm trying to get a little bit closer to the horses, but we'll figure that out as we go along. But Ayden, what about you? I mean, so far this event, looking at it from this perspective.
It's amazing though, because I want to be here one day. I want to be one of these competitors at the World Equestrian Games. It's my dream, along with doing everything I can to improve visual aspects of this sport. Everybody needs to be able to see how great this sport is. Like everything we do as athletes, it's not just this we come in and we get it done and then we leave. We have to take care of the horse the whole time. It's an entire lifestyle.
It is, and I'm just amazed at the power of these animals. Guys, I'm so close to where they come on and off, and it is it's not like we're in danger, but there's so many stewards keeping an eye on everybody.
It's a little bit of a chaos.
It is, but these animals, and just to keep the control of them, but they are, you know, tons of muscle and power.
Yeah, they're upwards of 1,500 pounds. They're insanely huge athletes, and you just see the power and the beauty as they are in their the arena. The athleticism it takes to accomplish all of these movements is insane.
I know you're not a groom, but what kind of work goes into getting these horses?
I groom my own horses.
So what
It's a lot of work.
What kind of work goes into getting these horses ready?
I mean, it's every little detail that between the hooves and the tail needs to be shiny, making sure there's no shavings in them. The body is nice and shiny, and your mane is all braided. It's like the prep time is over an hour for me, at least, because I'm not the best braider ever. But it takes me a little bit of a time to finish braiding.
All right. Well, guys, Just so you know, for tomorrow, what we have up is going to be the eventing dressage, sessions 3 and 4, which will be at 3 o'clock in the afternoon Central and 9 in the morning Eastern. And then the dressage individual Grand Prix sessions 1 and 2 will be starting at 10:20 Eastern time tomorrow. That's 4:20 in the afternoon Central.
A lot of math there.
Yeah, you don't read the.
I don't read the 24-hour clock.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got to figure it out. 12 pluses.
It's a completely different language to me.
Again, guys, so we're around here. The weather is going to be closing in, but make sure if you come down, be safe. But come and try and find us. It's a beautiful arena and beautiful area where there's an awful lot going on. And tweet us some of the things that you want to find out. Something about the athletes, something about the horses. Ayden has got pretty good access around here. She knows a lot of people, and I'm trying to figure my way around. But the athletes are all very accommodating. The horses don't talk too much. Well, they probably talk to you.
You're such a ham.
But get in touch with us at #B1 and #Tryon 2018, and then join us live tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time for another show. It's going to be awesome.
I'm so excited about it. More dressage. Ah.
See you guys later.